Welcome back to the Daily Doge. We're doing Dogecoin technical analysis several times a week. Thank you for everyone leaving feedback. Thank you for all the new subscribers and all the likes. I couldn't do it without the likes and comments and shares. Thank you for the people who shared this in a crypto group or some related group, because a couple of my recent videos had rocketing views, and I'm sure it's because of your help, because some of them don't do as well and some of them do. So thank you so much for everyone new, and this is technical analysis of Dogecoin. If you want to see technical analysis of any other coins or any stocks or anything like that, let me know in the comments and I will do them usually the next day. Yet the last Daily Doge I also did a couple of stocks and another coin for people who requested it in the comments. So I appreciate that. And if you haven't seen that, check it out. I have crypto playlists going. And I also started recording a course on trading stocks and crypto, which teaches basically how to do this. But it's not done yet. But you can reach out to me if you want to have an early access to that. I'll maybe give a super discount to get in before I officially launch it. I'm open to that. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so we've got a wave down right here. Is this going to finish off the pattern that I drew in the last video? All right, all these circles are from the video from the course, the new course that I was just recording. So let me get some of those out of the way. Okay. So I marked this out that it might go from here to here and then back down. And as far as I can tell, that might still be what's happening. I mean, it hasn't fully played out yet. And of course, it'd be more like this, stretched out over there. The reason I thought this might happen is because this had 3 waves. And then this is probably one more big 3-wave structure. Something like this might be what's playing out right now. And the first wave and the third wave are usually exactly the same length or 1.618 difference. So if that was equal, if this is wave 3 coming down, and it's equal to wave 1, it'll come down to about 2222222. That would be rather synchronistic. And you would want to keep an eye on the RSI during that, if it does happen like this. But let me see with the Fibonacci retracement tool. Trend-based fib extension. First you bring it down and then up. So this wave here, as you can see, that 1-to-1 would come down to here. I can delete that. So this would come down, if it's 1-to-1, it would come down to right there, which would be 2222 basically. If it comes down farther, 1.618 would be right inside my buy zone, right around 20 cents, a little bit less, which would be pretty synchronistic as well to fall right there, right where I had a buy zone from way back. So that's probably what I'm going to expect in the next while. If it goes up from here, I will recount. You know, with Elliott waves, you always want to have more than one count, because if it goes awry and your count doesn't happen, then it can be pretty confusing unless you have a secondary count. So this was 3 waves going up so far. Was this the bottom? It could have been. There was a nice buy signal right here in the RSI. I just recorded my RSI trading course module today, and wow, yeah, that's it. That was a really good one down there. And that was also a decent sell signal up here around 30 cents. That went from 16 to 30. That almost doubled. That is one of the amazing things about crypto. It can double very quickly. Trade at your own risk. Just because I have predicted a lot of this accurately does not mean it's foolproof, and does not mean that every single thing I say happens. So I'm always recommending you learn how to do it yourself so that you don't have to rely on someone else's technical analysis. And when I first started about 5 years ago, I was watching other people's technical analysis while I was learning about it myself. And after a while, you know, years of looking at the charts, you can really easily see a lot of these patterns. And it makes it a lot easier, even though it's still risky, especially crypto. It's still risky, but as long as you're aware of the risk and okay with it, go for it. But I think a lot of people are fooling themselves, thinking it's just going to magically go up all the time, and they don't know anything about Elliott waves. So if that's you, I've been recommending a book in a lot of my videos, Elliott Wave Principle by Frost and Pretcher, and I'm also halfway done or close to it, making an online course that you could use to trade stocks or crypto, because these principles are the same for stocks or crypto. The chart and the psychology and how to read the chart and everything like that I'm using personally. Now, there are a million different ways to trade probably out there, but this is how I've been doing it successfully. And that, you know, that doesn't mean, like I said, it's still a risk, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So be careful and learn as much as you can. That way, when you're confident, you'll know, and you'll be able to confidently decide to trade or not. Because sometimes staying out of a trade can make you money in the form of not losing your money. The awareness and the confidence is going to be a big part of it. And also understanding how the Elliott waves work. It's very scientifically based on psychology, and it's basically the psychology of buying and selling. The mass psychology, more like sociology. So we'll see if this happens. So far we've been playing out 3, 3, 3, 3. So that's why I think this is going to be another 3, because in here, this was either, was this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or a 1, 2, 3? This looks at first glance like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this wave 3 makes me think it is not. Because inside a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the subwaves also have to be, oh, actually, this one, the subwaves are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now let's see about this wave 1. Let's go to a closer time frame so we can see more details. This could have been, it's not the best one because these are overlapping. But that can happen sometimes on a first wave. See how that wave 1 and wave 4 are overlapping in this area from 27 cents to 26.8. That wave 4, that shouldn't happen in an impulsive Elliott wave. But this one didn't overlap. Wave 4 came up right to the bottom of wave 1. So this one is okay. That could be okay because sometimes wave 1 will overlap like that. But that is something to be very careful of. So let's see here then. Is this... maybe like this. Or like this. But this wave right here looks like 1, 2, 3. I don't see a 4, 5. And also this wave here looks like a 1, 2, 3. There's a little tiny thing right there, but I don't think that's a 4 and a 5. So this could be there, but then there's no one, there's not really a 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. If this was the case, might have been something like this. That is possible right there. But still, oh, and this could have been right here. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if this was right here, this could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. So that could have happened. I don't really like that count, but it does kind of make sense. So that would make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will change this color so you can see it. Oh, that's not a good color. It's the same as the other one. Okay, so the yellow one is the wave going down, and these subwaves are the 5 waves, possibly. So then that could change up my count a little bit, because what that could mean is that we could be looking at another impulsive wave down with waves of 5 and not waves of 3. but I'm going to have to keep a close eye on it. I've been expecting it to go down anyway for other reasons I said in one of my other videos, because it didn't look like the bottom, because I still keep seeing 3 waves. So these had subwaves of 5, possibly. Also, this could have been a 5 wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of some kind. Where if this was a wave at the top, 1, 2, which one of those came up higher? That second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At first, this looked to me like 5 waves coming down, up, and 5. I see 5 subwaves here, but then I zoomed in and I changed my count to a 1, a 2, and a 3, and then a 1 and a 2 and a 3 there, which made more sense. So I'm not totally convinced, because these were pretty hard to read. I'm not totally convinced that this was, but I will take a screenshot. And what I'm going to be looking for is the subwaves. If the subwaves coming down keep overlapping and making 3s, then I'm going to keep my count like that. But if I see subwaves of 5, then there could be another, instead of this just being a 1, 2, 3 like that, it could be more like this. If so, it could possibly make a new low if it really stretched out there. You could possibly make a new low. Who knows how low it would shoot on that last one going down. It could also just hit that same spot. Let's zoom out and see what shape that would make. Can't see the whole correction in the 30-minute chart, so I'll go to the 1 hour. Okay, so and if something like that did happen with 5 waves, you could even make a bigger wave like this, potentially. That's if these subwaves really are 5s, and don't necessarily think they are. But I am waiting for something else to happen. I'm not sure if it's going to go down to 9 cents or not, or if it was done right here around 15. Because I keep seeing 3 waves overlapping. So this is basically a big 3 wave right here, like this. I had that at the beginning in a different color. and then I think it might go, after it comes down, I think it might go up again about the same size as this, something like that, which would be pretty ugly, but look, it would look kind of something like this. If what I'm expecting happens, something like that will happen here. Does that make sense? And then another wave will go down. Because I don't see 5 waves impulsing up yet. It's going to be hard to see when this correction is over. I know nobody wants to hear that, but this is kind of what I'm expecting. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll be back on Sunday with more daily Doge. Some people are asking for live daily Doge. I did one the other day, but I need to get the right setup so that I can easily live stream my screen. And then when I do that, I can live daily Doge all the time. That would be much easier than uploading it and everything like that. So if you want to see live daily Doges, let me know in the comments. If you want to get early access to my program for a lower cost to get in on it before I release it, that way I have some, people in it testing it out, and I can get some feedback and see if it needs to be improved before the official launch. That's kind of how I did my last program, like a soft launch and then launching it later to the public. So let me know if you're interested in that in the comments, and there's a way to reach out to me at the bottom of the description of the video. That being said, have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.